Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to see about energy resources, but not just one, but all types around the globe. So let's zoom in. First, let's see the energy that we use. On the right hand side, you can see a diagram which shows the different percentage of different energy resource that we use around the globe. And in the data, we can see that oil is the most energy resource used, which is about 34 percentage. Next comes the coal, 28 percentage, natural gas, 23, hydroelectric, 7, nuclear energy, 4, and the rest is renewables. But we need to make sure that we need to know the two branches of energy. Yes, which is renewable energy and non-renewable energy. But what are they? Let's see that in detail. Renewable energy is something which is derived from natural sources that are replenished, or simply saying be reused. The best example is solar energy, which comes from the sun. Non-renewable energy is same a natural resource, but it's a substance which is used more quickly than it can replace itself. We say that it's used more quickly because these substances take millions of years to form, but we are using these substances in the same million tons in just a year. That's why many people are afraid that these energy resources can run out. And examples include oil and many other fossil fuels. Okay, now let's start with the renewable energy itself, which is solar panels. Yes, solar energy. When sunlight falls on these large solar panels on the roof of the houses, solar panel absorbs the energy from the rays and water inside panel heats up. This provides hot water for washing and central heating. Now we can see the advantages, which is it's useful in remote locations and it's a safe way of generating power. Disadvantages is that the intensity of sunlight can differ within different regions because, for example, in the Africa there is lots of sunlight coming and can be very useful, but in the same in Russia or more polar regions it's more difficult because less sunlight. Then large area of solar panels is required for capturing useful amount of energy. Next, we can see about wind power. This is brought by the effects of sun. When the air gets heated by the sun, the air gets warmer and rises up the surface. Now, even more air gets heated from the below and the above air cools and sinks. This cycle continues and we call this as the conduction current. Wind turbines are attached for generating electricity. Advantages of wind power is that it's renewable and it does not emit any harmful gases. Disadvantage is that it's unreliable because the speed of wind varies with time. And wind turbines can be very noisy and this can spoil the landscape. Now we can see about hydroelectric energy. This uses kinetic energy of moving water to generate electricity. To generate electricity, water is released through a dam and this spins a turbine which is connected to a generator. The amount of electricity that can be generated depends on the volume of water flow and the change in elevation inside the dam. Advantages of hydroelectric is that it's a safe and clean way of producing electricity and there is a short startup time, which means it takes less time to generate electricity. Disadvantages is that wildlife habitats can be replaced by these power stations because these dams occupy so much of space. Next is the biomass fuels. These are organic materials which comes from living organisms derived from plants and animal waste or their byproducts. One of the ways to obtain the energy from the fuels is by combustion, which is heating or burning these types of fuels. Now we can go to wave power. This uses electricity which is generated by harnessing the up and down motion of ocean waves. Wave power is typically produced by floating turbine platforms or buoys that rise and fall with the swells. Geothermal energy is the next lineup, and this uses thermal energy which comes from the Earth's crust. Geothermal energy is a combination of energy from planets' formation and radioactive decay in the mantle below the crust, and it's stored in the rocks and fluids that fill the fractures and pores of the Earth's crust. Because heat is constantly produced in the Earth, geothermal energy is considered renewable. And that's it for today, guys. We will see non renewable in the next part of these amazing topic, energy resources. And until then, see ya. Thank you for watching this amazing video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment this video.